You've got two lots, if you want to. When you're ready, that's right.
Kia ora koutou, nā rā te mihi mai o ha kia koutou. So I have two submissions. The first is on behalf of Towards Pest Free Waitaha, and then the second will be my personal submission. So I am the chair of the steering group for Towards Pest Free Waitaha, which is a newly formed network of organisations who are working to create a pest-free and a predator-free movement across Waitaha. And of course, I've got the experience with the Summit Rose Society. I know some of you through that role, and I was also on the project management group for Pest-Free Banks Peninsula. So it's about being really thoughtful and intentional about how we scale up in the years to come to go from the peninsula to Whakaropo. Probably the next step would be the Plains, and then to Christchurch City, because Christchurch City will be probably the trickiest to do. Something like we just had a hui on Friday, predator-free Waitaha hui, where speakers are from across the country, including predator-free Wellington, ZIP, Zero Invasive Predators, who are managing predator-free Westland. We're talking about the work underway. It is absolutely possible for us to eliminate possums from Canterbury. It is expensive, but technically it is possible. Our biggest hurdles are really going to be finding the funding to do so and building the social licence, because there's a lot of work to do in Canterbury and in Christchurch. Wellington experienced some 96% of ratepayers' support for predator-free Wellington, which is extraordinary. But Wellington has got kaka flying around their city, and we don't quite have that yet, but we will. And so we're about building that social licence, and it's going to take a while, but the first step to a project like that is the first step. So we'll be working on our strategic plan and about, trying to get ourselves shovel ready in the years to come, and say 2030, where more money might be available. Where can we go from there? So that's why we are really supportive of the funding that the council puts towards conservation organisations and initiatives. They are game changers for the conservation space. The Climate Change and Environmental Partnerships Fund, strengthening communities, as well as dedicated funding for initiatives like Pest Free Banks Peninsula and for the Enviro Schools movement. Without that funding, it is really difficult to get traction on these issues, especially in those early days. And so the council support is absolutely invaluable. And I really want to do a shout out as well to our amazing park rangers who do incredible work for not enough resources. And so just really want to value the work that they do for all of our benefit in our parks and reserves,
No doubt.
restoring and protecting our Indigenous biodiversity. And I think that's probably me on behalf of Pest Free Waitaha.
Thank you. Any questions? Carry on, please. I'm sure there'll be some at the finish.
Oh, yes, on my personal submission.
Yes, please.
Oh,
yes, thank you.
Okay, so now turning to my personal submission.